Etika has been found dead. New York PD Twitter, their official Twitter, has just confirmed it. It's hitting the news right now. You remember when I updated you guys over him having an interaction with the police while live streaming? Pretty sad. And since I'm a live streamer, we're going to pay our respects. Regardless of how crazy the dude was, regardless of how nutso his streaming was, you know, live streaming is a new thing, and we got to be able to show respect to people that found massive audiences and found success in doing it. Etika, have you seen him right here? He was last heard from June 19th, 8 p.m. by phone, and the NYPD regrets to inform that Desmond Amofa, a.k.a. Etika, has passed. Literally just coming out right now. So who was Etika? Better known as Etika, a YouTuber who used to stream on YouTube, sometimes uploaded discussion videos, and he read his donation messages in live streams, often had to turn them off after a string of mental breakdowns. In late 2018 and early 19, he posted a video appeared to resemble a suicide note at midnight, June 20th of 2019, reported missing by police shortly after. He was found on June 24th, 2019, but it was not confirmed if it was him until the 25th, which is today. A lot of people were telling me about this, and at first I didn't know if it was confirmable or real or not yesterday, and it unfortunately turned out to be. So basically, what happened to him? Well, let me tell you real quick. He was a live streamer. He found massive success, just really huge streams. I remember watching him play a couple games. He's actually has memes that are made of him where he like sees something on the screen and flips out, and he's like, what? I'll show him to you in just a second. So this is what led up to this horrible situation. Let me go ahead and jump myself off the screen. October 25th of 18, Desmond's account was terminated for posting pornographic content and other community guideline violations. And around the same time, his Twitter and Facebook accounts were also inactive for unknown reasons. Then on October 26th, it was reported by his ex-girlfriend Alice that he was sent to a mental hospital. On October 29th, Desmond confirmed on Twitch that he actually got his channel deleted on purpose due to the fact that he does not get ad revenue on the channel. Is this starting to come together here? Now, I know it sounds crazy, but people get affected by YouTube in several ways. I mean, you can just go ahead and roll with it. You can go ahead and imagine you just got massive success in your life. And then all of a sudden, for no reason at all, your boss says, we're not going to give you a paycheck anymore, but you can ask your friends and people that watch you and hang out with you if they want to tip you. You know, imagine that happening to you at your job. Now, I'm not saying that specifically led to this, but it leads to depression, anxiety. It leads to worry. You know, it's not a good feeling, is my point. On April 16th of 19, Desmond again began tweeting manically, including threats of suicide, similarly to his previous outburst 6 months prior. Once again, he posted a screenshot of his now terminated YouTube channel, Etika FRFX, which he did by his own hand by uploading porn until YouTube took it down. Desmond's ex-girlfriend Alice was with him at the time and documented what was going on. At one point, Desmond asked her to leave because, quote, he's expecting people to show up and it might not be safe with me there. Eventually, she contacted police that restrained him and took him to a hospital. On the 19th of April, he was taken into custody while live streaming on Instagram. However, he was released several hours later. By the next day, Desmond uploaded a video to TR1 Iceman, an alternate account, for the first time in 6 years. And on May 1st, Desmond got into an altercation with a police officer and taken to the mental hospital. On May 14th, Desmond returned to streaming, explained everything, saying everyone is a god, and that the police officer punched him when Desmond stuck the middle finger at him. Fans of Desmond are unsure of the situation and think something is off. So let's type this in so I can show you this clip. Oh, wow. So the biggest thing that comes up are just from him, you know, doing his regular streams. The dude was pretty big, man. I'm telling you. His channel was pretty freaking big. So a lot of people are starting to upload 36 minutes ago. Yeah, you remember on Drama Alert. Let's take a look at this. It's crazy.
I always followed you, and you never followed me.
For the final time, the Jews.
I don't know. It's people online. People online are trying to hurt me. Online. People online. Don't let them hurt me, okay? Because they keep calling the cops on me. The people online that are calling, I make a lot of... So I'm really rich. I have a lot of money. Hello, officers? Are you still at my door? That's. I feel very threatened right now.
Making us crazy. I don't know. But I do know this. A couple months ago, a good friend of mine, Net Nobody, was saying a
What's going on? It's me, the Antichrist. I've come to purge the planet of all human life. I will be dropping nuclear missiles very, very soon on every single human being. Death means nothing. Why are you all so scared of death for? It means absolutely zero in the interim.
This is about where everyone started to realize that this wasn't going to end well when we heard him talking like this.
Why do you think I made Trump president? We're about to get some fireworks real soon.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, Etika is on the line here. Now, Etika, when you say death means nothing,
I'm not going to go into all that. Anyway, so on June 20th of 2019, Desmond posted a video titled, "I'm Sorry," which he later took down. And it seemed like a video with him talking about his impending, I can't really, you know what? Hey, speaking of demonetization, I probably shouldn't be using certain keywords while I speak in this video, should I? The description was called by Keemstar on Twitter. He has not said anything furthermore or given an update. His Discord moderators did apparently call his local police. The video has been since taken down by YouTube. He has also been confirmed missing by the NYPD in a tweet made 6:39 p.m. June 20th of 19. Then, on the 22nd, which was just 3 days ago, the NYPD found several of Desmond's personal belongings, such as his wallet, cell phone, Nintendo Switch, laptop, and clothes at the Manhattan Bridge. On the evening of June 24th of 2019, a civilian alerted the NYPD to an unidentified body in the water of the East River, near Pier 6, located a half a mile from the Manhattan Bridge. It was reported Desmond died after a long battle with bipolar disorder, as reported by the NYPD on the 25th, today. His body was recovered in the East River in New York City a day before. At the time, it was unconfirmed if it was Desmond or another individual, after it is believed he jumped when his personal belongings were recovered from it. In the aftermath, YouTube itself responded on Twitter saying the YouTube community is mourning the fact that they lost Etika. Some of his quotes are pretty crazy. Now, one reason I paid attention to Etika is because this guy stood up and said, "You're not going to tell me that I can't say what I want to say on YouTube after I've been saying what I've been saying on YouTube for all this time with no issue." I'm going to tell you right now, the censorship and the demonetization took a really heavy toll on the guy if you actually watched how it went. I'm not blaming it. I'm just saying I do think that if we ever have a fair YouTube again, and I know life's not fair, right? But I think if we ever get back to that fair community that we used to have, we'll go back to having we'll have a community that's just the way it used to be, a lot better than the mess we have now. And it's just creators literally have their back against a wall, and it's causing a lot of us to just lose it, man. When you know that when you're doing the same amount of work that you did 2 years ago, but you're experiencing 20 times the growth and success and making a 50th of the money that you used to make, literally for no reason, it'll make you a little bit crazy. Is that what happened to Etika? I don't know. I think a lot of things added up to this entire issue, especially that last conversation with Keemstar. Anyway, as YouTube said, no matter what happened, it's a horrible situation, and much respect. Let's roll out.